Welcome, friends! Your favorite degenerates, Krista and Jason, are at it again! Let's celebrate the day!
Hi, Degenerates.
What's up, Degenerate Nation?
Oh, that was good.
I know, I just made that up.
That's good, right?
We're getting by on fumes.
Okay.
So, Krista and I decided that it would be a great idea to have some of these cool drinks that we've had on cruise ships. We've only sailed Carnival, but if we find a drink that we like on another ship, we're going to obviously try and make that at home. One of our favorites.
Cucumber sunrise.
Definitely. So, Cucumber Sunrise. We decided we would take a go at it. Now,
yes.
This required a lot of research. I had to go all the way to Carnival's website and type in Cucumber Sunrise. And if you type like me, that took a minute and a half.
It was forever.
After you finish misspelling it, and there's a bunch of red squiggly lines under the word.
Backspace, 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 you know.
So anyway, the Carnival's website has this recipe right on it. It requires 2 ounces of Belvedere vodka. Now, Belvedere vodka costs $30 for a 750 ml. So I went with Old Faithful Texas brand corn vodka.
I have Pedialyte in case there's a hangover.
So we got Tito's instead. Tito's is about $20. So there's $10 in our pocket we can put toward a cruise.
Right.
Now, a little history on vodka. Vodka came out around the Middle Ages. It's a Polish thing. I worked with my friend Lucas in New York. He's from Poland. And he described the power in your mouth of vodka. Now, the characteristics of vodka is it's supposed to be odorless, clear, and tasteless. So it doesn't really have any character. In order to be vodka in the United States, it also has to be 40% alcohol by volume. Did you know that?
No, I just know it packs a heck of a punch the next day.
So that's vodka for you.
Okay.
Now, Belvedere is actually a rye vodka, and this is a corn vodka. So we're going to see if the $10 makes much difference or if the recipe's accurate. So, sorry, I stalled out on ingredient 1. 2 ounces of vodka, Belvedere if you're trying to go for the official. 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. Here's your fresh canned lime juice. 1 ounce Monin watermelon syrup. Now here's where this project got off track by a couple weeks after we came up with this brilliant idea to have a series that specializes in making cruise drinks at home.
So Monin makes a lot of different syrups. They make syrups for coffees, they make syrups for smoothies, they make syrups for everything. Monin's actually a brand you can find in most alcohol stores for daiquiris and all that type of stuff. However, watermelon syrup, which is what this recipe calls for, is not a popular flavor. Therefore, we went to 3, 4, 5 different big liquor stores, and we're in Orlando. And so we went to those, and then we called everyone else we could think of that would have this specialty syrup, and not so much. So then we went on Amazon. God love Amazon. And it was stupid expensive. Or you could order the little bottle for $12 or $13, I think.
So Krista ends up on Monin's website.
So now I am a Monin member. I will, group member. I will get coupons.
Who knew there was a such thing as a Monin club? But there is. I want to be part of the Monin club.
Jeez. So this bottle, I think, was $10 or $11 on Monin's website. If you got to, I think it was, I was in some special or something like that. If you got up to $20, you got free shipping. So we got 2 bottles of this. I figured summer's coming, why not? And then this cute little pump, I think it was $1 or $1.99, something like that. So
we are prepped, and we finally can make cucumber sunrises at home.
I had cucumbers go bad in the refrigerator waiting for this stuff to arrive.
Okay, so 2 ounces of Belvedere vodka, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, 1 ounce Monin watermelon syrup, 2 cucumber wheels, and 3/4 of an ounce of orange juice. Easy peasy. Now, I'm doing the math on this, and I'm like, okay, there's 2 ounces of that, 1 ounce of this.
Here comes the dorkdom. Hang on. Hang on, it's going geek.
2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce syrup, and 3/4 of an ounce of orange juice. That adds up to 4 3/4 ounces, and 2 of it is 40% ABV. So I got out my Excel sheet again to try and figure this stuff out. This is a very potent recipe, and let's cut to the Excel sheet.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so here is the alcohol in a drink ABV calculator. So let's just, for the sake of argument, we're going to prove that the math is good. So 1 ounce of alcohol, and if it's 100 100% alcohol, I'm going to get 1 ounce of pure alcohol, and there is no dilution in that alcohol. So there's nothing other than alcohol in that 1 ounce I added. Now, if I add 0 mixers to it, the result is 100% alcohol. If I change it to a 50 proof shot, I have half alcohol, half dilution, 0 mixer equals 50%. Now, if I go up here, let's do a real drink. So here's my traditional Jack and Coke. It is 1 ounce. The ABV is 40%. So I get 0.4 of an ounce of pure alcohol, 0.6 of dilution. That's non-alcoholic stuff in my Jack. And then my mixer, my traditional stuff, is going to be about 6 ounces of Diet Coke. I'm going to end up with a 5.7% drink. Now over here, I have beer. So I'm going to do a 16-ounce bottle of beer. The ABV on beer is about 4.2 for your traditional domestic beer. That adds up to about 0.672 ounces of pure alcohol and 15.328 ounces of dilution in that beer that's not pure alcohol. We don't mix anything with our beer, so we add up a 4.2% ABV. Now, let's go to a Cucumber Sunrise. 2 ounces of 40 proof, 0.8% pure alcohol in that drink, 1.2 dilution in that vodka. The mixer, let's say we're going to put a standard right out of the gate, 2.75 more ounces added to that drink, which if we did not let the ice dilute it whatsoever, it would be a 16.8% drink. That's pretty powerful, right? Now, obviously, the ice is going to melt some. So we're going to call this, let's say we end up with about a 5-ounce drink out of that. Half the ice melts, and we get down to an 11.4% drink. Now, down here, I figured out apples to apples comparison. So this drink is $10.95. If I were to divide it up so I can get that consistent argument, the thing that these two have in common is they have alcohol in them, and the alcohol is the thing that I'm going to compare. So per percentage point ABV, alcohol by volume, I'm at 96 cents on a Cucumber Sunrise. On a beer, I'm at $1.42 per percentage point alcohol by volume. That's a 46-cent savings per ABV on a Cucumber Sunrise versus a beer. Better value goes to the Cucumber Sunrise. Now, this is just an alcohol comparison. This isn't, I like to drink this, I like to drink that. You are not going to hang long at an 11.4% beer. Even if we up this to, say, 6, I'm still at $1.10 per ABV. If I let the ice melt a lot more, I'm down to $1.37. Now I'm getting closer. If I let the ice really, really melt out of this, I'm getting closer the more dilution I do to this drink. So there you go. That's alcohol comparison, beer to Cucumber Sunrise. Back out to the drinking.
Okay, so there's more than you ever wanted to know about the value of the Cucumber Sunrise.
I keep telling you guys, he's an Excel nerd.
Is it the best value per ABV on the ship?
There was a bug in my eye.
Oh, okay. See, once again, I failed to impress her with my Excel skills. The bug stole the show. So, let's...
I still think the value of the Cucumber Sunrise, and your spreadsheet actually documents the value of the Cucumber Sunrise, is a great value. And me drinking them on a consistent basis, unfortunately the Alchemy Bar doesn't open until 4, but at home, I can drink it all day.
2 beers, $12. One of these, 11. You do the math. I mean, you know, like I said before, it's really about drink what you like. Don't, you know, but it is an argument. It's an argument that needs to be discussed. Well, I shouldn't say it's an argument. It's a discussion, and that's all, you know, just so now you know.
So my thought, when I was on the Liberty, I was like, oh, well, I could drink a Cucumber Sunrise and then a bottle of water, and then a Cucumber Sunrise and a bottle of water. And actually, his spreadsheet proved that I'm a pretty smart girl. Okay.
All right, so what do you say we actually make one of these or 2 of these and drink it?
I think we have a volunteer in the audience to be the taste.
our degenerate in training son.
Did. What are you doing with
He's
the
off
knife?
camera. Wait, I'm going to cut a cucumber. Is that cool? Now, you could make smuggled, or you could buy a bottle of vodka on the board, smuggle a cucumber. Now, if you get caught with
I
security
wouldn't
with
smuggle
your
a cucumber. Go to the salad bar in the deli.
Yeah, there you go.
In the buffet.
You could take Monin syrup on, I'm sure.
It's not
right?
alcoholic.
And there's orange juice on the ship.
That's a
lime
lot of
juice-
Monin syrup.
Lime juice might, well, I'm not saying take the whole thing, but you could take a small jar of Monin, and lime juice might be a little bit of trouble to come by. But legit, you could probably make this in your room if you took on just a couple ingredients, right?
Well, the vodka you could actually buy a bottle and have it delivered to your room.
Of course. Well, I'm not.
So
I'm
it's
not,
just
you
the
know,
rest.
We've already had the discussion of advocating whether or not. So let's get rid
was
of
so
the
last
heel.
week.
I'm assuming this is about the right amount, if I recall this lady's.
They mix it up so fast, it's like whoop.
Yeah, these guys are all pros, right?
Gotta have the display.
Okay. So 2 cucumber wheels into your empty pint glass. We're going to call this our cucumber wheels. You muddle them.
She did smash the shit out of him.
Muddling. Easy. Almost sucked you in the boot.
Don't do that.
All right. I'm going to call that a fair muddle.
Hey, that's a good muddle, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
You've
have
muddled.
no experience in muddling, so this is a muddling.
You muddled the hootenanny out
Add
of
the
that.
rest of the ingredients. Here we go.
Okay.
2 ounces of vodka.
That's a light 2 ounces.
That's okay. You're like 100 pounds, so I'm helping you out. An ounce of lime juice. Oh, great. It has the little hole on the top, so. Alrighty. Ounce of Monin watermelon syrup. I don't know why I can't say
Where's
that
our
in one try.
spoon?
What spoon?
Our spoon.
Oh, it's in the drawer.
Will you go get our special spoon?
What do you need the special spoon for?
Because it's cute.
You shake it.
Oh.
1 ounce of syrup. 3/4 of an ounce of orange juice. It's going to be a little challenging for me.
Meep. Yeah, meep. Okay, so we're light on the vodka and we're tad heavy on the orange juice.
Whatever, dude. Okay. Shake it for 5 seconds. And the notes on Carnival's website specifically say no more, no less. Unless you really feel like it. I don't know what exactly that means.
Oh, where's our ice?
It's in the bowl over here.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, now you're supposed to shake it with the ice. We're not going to.
Okay.
Instead, we're going to fill our glasses with ice and strain over the top. Now, like I said during my ABV spreadsheet thing, the ABV on this changes as the ice melts versus a beer where it's 4.2 to start and 4.2 at the last drink. The first drink of this is somewhere 17%, and the last drink's going to be somewhere around 8, depending on how much of the ice you let melt. Math. Very, very slow.
Why are we doing it slow?
So I can strain it a little bit.
Oh. I garnished.
Way to go.
They must put more ice in.
I'm sure it's a little more crushed, but we're making do over here. All right, my lady.
I have been just catapulted. I think I just spit out a seed. I've been catapulted to the cruise ship.
So it tastes like a cucumber sunrise.
It might be a little stronger, but yeah, go ahead.
Yep, the Tito's brings a little different character to it, but that's pretty freaking decent.
Hey, Dit.
Okay, let's do it again.
Gotta get over here so you're on camera.
Tastes just like on the ship. A little bit of a different swing on the end because the
You got
That's
corn,
the different vodka.
right?
I may be investing in some Belvedere. Because I think I like the Belvedere version a little bit better, but this is still really nummy. Again, the key is
I'm 10
the
bucks
watermelon
closer to a
syrup.
cruise ship. This is kind of a violent drink.
Careful, the vodka's getting abused. Gotta garnish her.
Do not mention how my technique looks. I do have experience muddling. What are you feeding the fish?
It was extra.
2 ounce, 1 ounce. I can't see the.
Oh,
hey,
sorry.
Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I had lunch too. Woo!
Yes. Our
Yeah.
friend Jamie down at Jimmy Hula's hooked us up again. Delicious tacos. And 3/4 of an ounce. 3/4.
Okay, so while he's measuring, just like you, just like us, everybody, we spend time on YouTube, we spend time on Facebook. We're constantly searching Facebook posts and looking around. I know that Jenny and Tony from Lolita Loca, they set sail this morning out of Miami. So everybody was on their page. We're just watching for updates. I saw a post from a guy named Ryan last night. Sounds like an amazing man with a heart of gold. He put a shout out to the Degenerate Cruisers for making enjoyable videos, and I just want to put a shout out to him. Thank you for reminding me that everybody is human and that everybody struggles, and even though we look like we're having fun on video, we always have fun on vacation, but life does throw you curveballs. My prayers and best wishes to you and your family. I hope that your sail on the Liberty this summer is amazing. Anyway, back to Cucumber Land.
This is a bottomless one.
Maybe it's got caught up in the cucumbers in there.
It's because you did it more than 5 seconds.
Alrighty. So you heard
You gotta do it.
we corresponded with Ryan. Thanked him for the inspiration. He says that we helped him out as far as just watching us act like a bunch of doofuses. So I'm glad that was cool for him. And we'll see you in Port Canaveral for a drink. And cheers to you, Ryan.
Cheers.
I'm going delish.
It's really
It
delish.
is good.
I think our dit wants you to make one.
You have anywhere to go? All right, mine's a little more. There's a meal in here as well.
Well, I
There's
think
a salad.
ours isn't as strained.
Well,
I think
and
they
we-
have a strainer.
Well, we have this thing on the end of this, so we should probably invest in a strainer.
Yeah.
Woo! There's still stuff in
There's still stuff in there, honey.
there. Would you like a cucumber sunrise? Okay, so here's the deal.
There's a
Of
deal.
course,
Woo, woo, woo.
I'm always coming up with like a dare or plan or whatever. So we're gonna drink 2 of these, and then we'll turn the camera back on and tell you how we feel.
Okay. Party on, Wayne.
So I'm gonna finish this one for Ryan, and then I'll have one for me. Cheers, Ryan.
Cheers.
Okay, so we had the first one. Well,
Yes. And my bartender needs to get busy.
our dit is most of the way done. That took 16 minutes. So anyway, one of the greatest things about a recipe, and it doesn't matter whether it's your mom's recipe or one you found on the internet or you've gotten a cookbook, is customizing that recipe, right? And making it your own, doing your own thing with that recipe. So Krista and I went to go to the Winn-Dixie liquor store to go get another bottle of Jack. And we found Stoli Crushed. Now,
On sale.
I don't know if you can see the price, but it's $8.49. So,
He was shopping Jack.
we got the Stoli, and
I just saw the bottle. I was like, hey, you like this?
it's not called a vodka, it's called a Stoli Crush because it's only 30% ABV. Once again, you can't sell it if it's vodka because unless it's what?
40%.
40%. See, everybody learned a little something today. So we're gonna try and make cucumber sunrise with pineapple vodka.
Oh.
We'll let you know.
We are?
We are.
Okay. If I don't like it, will you make me another one?
Dump
The
it out,
original?
dude. Just
Okay.
like the ship. If you don't like it, throw it back.
Okay. Sweet.
Who's on Slice Patrol here?
Oops.
Right?
I can go get another cucumber. I'll go get another cucumber.
I think we got enough for the drinks. Okay, go get another cucumber. My goodness. You want to go that bad. 2 ounces of Stoli. Now the ABV obviously is going to be down on this versus the 40 proof, or 40% ABV.
The dit's drink is empty.
Nice.
And I have this nice cucumber that's cold.
Nothing like a cold cucumber on a hot summer day.
Right?
Put some tempo around it.
I just want to love it.
Do the spinal tap thing with the cucumber and the X-ray.
Just love the
Just
cucumber.
straight walk on the boat. Just let the metal detector go ahead and
Just
watch.
love the cucumber.
We're like a couple 12-year-olds, seriously. Nothing's changed except we're old enough to drink.
Oops.
Okay, I think I got all the shit in here.
It's a really big cucumber.
It's not the size of the cucumber that matters. The pencil, it's the penmanship.
The penmanship. Really?
You want to fill yourself up with some ice?
Oh, no, that's the dit's drink.
Well, yours isn't full of ice either.
No.
So we ended up, I'm guessing, with around maybe 2 ounces,
You got it all mixed in there already?
2 ounces of ice left over. So our ABV, I'm guessing somewhere between 6 and 8 by the time we finish the drink. We'll see. Oh, sorry, love.
That's okay. I was handing off to our dear son. This is like waiting for paint to dry. Yep, not dry yet.
I might be dragging it out a little bit.
It's still a little tacky.
Do you want the goodness that it has to offer or no?
I can't wait till the pool is warm.
Me either. We checked the pool temperature today at 66.
6.
Yeah, that's
No bueno.
not optimal for Floridians.
Optimal. That's not even considered.
Dude, when we lived in Oregon, we would be totally jumping in that.
I know, but that's
Man, this
not.
is like a spa in here.
I'm a fair weather swimmer. When as long as it's 80, I'm good. Really? You're so lucky I love you.
Yes, I am lucky for that.
Okay.
Well, let's have a sample. I'm not gonna make another one if this sucks.
Okay, here.
That's pretty cool. Cucumber, pineapple, and watermelon. Yeah.
I can't
Orange.
tell if it sucks based on his facial expressions
No,
or
no,
not.
no.
He is really good at this. Oh.
Right? All right, so let's make some more of these.
We gotta get in camera, dude.
I am in camera.
Are
You guys
you
got
sure?
to like here.
You do?
Yeah.
I love this
Look at the
camera.
back view. It's more tropical.
Yeah.
A little bit more calming. And it kind of takes away the zing of the other one.
The zing of the vodka. It does take away the zing of the vodka.
The power, like Lucas calls it. You feel the power in your mouth. And you know what Lucas's favorite vodka was when he came here? And we tried everything. I mean, we tried Gentleman Jack. I
Oh, is that
introduced him
your
to bourbon.
yeah.
And Lucas's favorite
Getting
vodka
violent with this.
was Tito's, Texas vodka. Now, he has vodka that he can get at home that obviously we can't get here in Belvedere is from.
I'm just protecting the Stoli.
But his favorite vodka was from Italy. I don't recall the exact name of it, but you know. But that's saying something about Tito's. Go Texas.
I don't know anybody that lives in Texas.
Not even my exes. So I don't have it.
Hey.
Really? Man, you're supposed to be my ride or die, and you just sold me out.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, welcome to my world.
Speaking of ride or die, anybody know what's happening beginning March 10th this year, or March 10th this year? Anybody? Anybody?
Daytona
What?
Bike Week?
Daytona Bike Week.
Yeah, we are going to run the GoPro. We'll try and take this big camera because it's fantastic and it has a really good zoom.
Yes.
Where was I? It smells
Just
bad.
out of the watermelon.
Oh yeah, orange juice.
Orange juice.
That's the other thing.
Okay, so maybe that's why the cucumber sunrises are consistent on the ship, because I don't think the bartenders are drinking what they make. They may sip it, but they're not drinking the whole glass.
Well, and then that's one of my major bitches about drinking in bars is the bartender thinks they're going to hook you up, so they'll over pour you, and then you really don't know exactly what you're getting. Versus me being an old beer guy, you know what you're getting with a beer. You can't screw it up. You can't over pour me without it going over the top of the glass. You know what I mean? But every time they make you a drink and they think they're going to hook you up, they rip one off and they keep pouring after they've gotten to that ounce or whatever the prescribed ounce or dosage is.
And,
And then you're all lit.
right?
Too lit.
Oh, our dit once.
I actually got a story about that.
You have a
He
story?
needs more ice.
Oh, okay.
Gabby.
Oh,
We went out to the hotel that weekend out there on the
yeah,
other
our
side.
daughter in waiting.
We went out there and the bartender's like, I'll hook you up at a little sports restaurant. Gabby loved it. Except for that she was one drink in and completely gone. We tried to ask the waitress what it was because it was like green, like lime green. And she didn't remember how to make it. She didn't remember what she added.
Right?
But
So,
one glass, same size, Gabby was gone. I haven't seen her that wasted in a long time, not even at Bike Week.
Yeah, we
So-
should do the Excel sheet on a Long Island or something like that.
yeah. Well, just, you know, when you find a bartender that thinks they're doing you a favor by over pouring you, it doesn't necessarily do any favors for the drink.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And
When
your
Sherry and I went-
longevity.
Sherry and I were hanging out in New Smyrna when she came out for vacation. My sister,
Yeah.
Sherry, love you. And we go to the Tiki Bar and we order Bloody Mary. So just half ounce of vodka. You know, we got crap to do. I don't need to spend the rest of the day feeling this thing. And he's like, well, it's the first time I ever heard that. So you see where they they want to be a good bartender. They want to get the tips. They want the business. They want you to be happy, and they're in that business. You know, they're hospitality, so they got it all figured out. But the thing they will do is overpour you because they think they're hooking you up, and in the long run, it may not be a good thing, and it's certainly not a good thing for the bottom line. As far as, look, dude, I'll buy all the drinks I want. I suppose, you know, I'm not rich, but you know.
Sorry, did I skip a step?
Well, I was going to throw out the old. It's going to be really, what's the word? Pulpy.
Pulpy?
Pulpy. All right.
I'm sorry, degenerates. Unfortunately,
This one's a little more unripened than the other.
Stolly.
Reverting back to 14-year-old. Got it.
I never grew up. Man, this thing smashes the shit out of stuff.
It does.
That's awesome.
Amazon.
Wasn't it White Snake that had the like in the music video they had like this hottie
Tawny
dance around-
Katane?
Yeah,
Tawny
dance around on
Katane.
top of the
In the still of the night.
yeah, that one. Soft porn for a teenager.
She was a beautiful lady back then.
Yes.
Too bad she went fucking off the rails and got all nuts and shit.
I think she's back with normal people.
Yeah, that's the bummer of being a celebrity is everybody can hardly wait for you to crash. Build you up and tear you down.
The other sad thing is, though, she was practically starving herself to be in videos and be noticed and be in.
That was the 80s, though, right? You know,
Yeah.
that was the figure, you know, we weren't you do you and I'll do me.
Right. It was all about, you know, anorexia is good and, you know, being healthy is bad.
We gotta get you like a metal one of those.
I got
We
one
have
now.
one.
Oh, are we using the clear one?
Because he wants
Because it
people
has a
to
strainer
see
built
it.
into the top. The other one I would have to like carefully cup the two cups and try and.
I shouldn't shake like that. I just noticed.
Or should you?
That's really, your holes are clogged.
I would invest in a colonoscopy there.
I do like the pineapple. It's a different, it's a spin.
Hey, just
I
have
wonder
some fun
what-
with it.
I wonder what a different, I mean, they have so many different
Well,
syrups.
the vodka thing too. There's flavored vodka all over the place, you know, which is kind of strange because the whole idea of vodka is to be tasteless, odorless, and colorless.
And then we
Plus
add a
steak
bunch of
flavor.
taste to
And
it.
then you go down and you buy yourself pineapple vodka or vanilla vodka.
Or you add like what, you know, syrups and stuff to it to change the taste. I don't think this is carb free though.
No, it has orange juice. You got happy all of a sudden. Like an old man in the morning. All of a sudden.
Wow, it is like an old man in the morning.
You don't know any old. Well, there's me. Scratch that. You feel the power in your mouth.
Feeling something.
I gotta go.
Cheers. Cheers. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that is nice.
It is nice.
We'll finish these and we'll get back with you. It is 3:30. Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere. My cucumber.
Wouldn't it be like the
Cheers.
Bahamas right now?
All right, so we're done with our 2 cucumber sunrises.
Uh-huh.
It is 4:17, so we have been drinking for 1 hour and 17 minutes roughly.
Uh-huh.
Krista's eating a cucumber.
Yep.
She had a taco.
Thank you, Jamie. From the taco joint.
Yes,
Taco.
Jimmy Hula's. Hayden, the effects of two cucumber sunrises.
Well, I've barely had anything to eat today, so they're hitting me pretty good.
Yeah.
But I definitely noticed a difference in alcohol strength personally.
Between drink 1 and drink 2,
I feel drink 2, I felt more inebriated.
I'm eating your cucumber.
I've been
Okay.
supplementing.
I felt a little bit more inebriated after the first one, and the second one definitely tastes better. You don't taste the alcohol at all in the second one, but I do feel it a little bit less.
Okay.
So that could just be bumping it up a little bit. And
So you guys like the addition of the pineapple of the crush and the 30% ABV rather than the 40?
I would be interested in trying different flavored vodkas with
Yeah?
this.
I think a strawberry would go great. That or like a kiwi.
Oh, yeah.
A kiwi. Is there a kiwi vodka?
I don't know.
There should be.
I mean, we could smash a. I got
We can always grab a
I got
couple
a
kiwi.
muddler. I mean, this thing, somebody breaks into my house, I'm muddling them.
I don't think cucumber is going to soak up my alcohol.
No.
But it's really good.
So the effects of basically 4 shots of vodka in an hour and 17 minutes. Well, we finished them, and then we kind of waited to see what the result would be, because, you know, we want to be fair and unbiased, reporting from the Casa de Degenerate here.
I've been finished for 20 minutes.
Finish?
Yes.
Clear?
You guys are teasing
Shut
me.
up.
The phone. Okay.
I still have stuff to do today.
Now-
I'm really cold.
So I had a beer at lunch.
Yeah.
Then we had the 2 cucumber sunrises.
Yeah.
So, like I said before,
And you're on your 3rd beer since?
second sense. So I did, while I was waiting for the effects of the cucumber sunrise, I drank a beer. And then that beer, I finished it, so I opened this beer. This beer, it barely qualifies as beer. It's ultra.
Oh,
okay.
that's true. Anyway, I'm definitely a fan of cucumber sunrises. I'm gonna have to make large quantities of this stuff and just put it in the refrigerator, like muddle the whole cucumber and just make a whole bunch in a pitcher.
Those cute little kids pools at Walmart?
Ooh.
Imagine that, full of
God.
ice. Cucumber sunrise mixed in, and anybody can just go by there like jungle juice, where you just go by with the ladle
Whoop.
and get it out.
I wouldn't be able to crawl to our bedroom, and that's only right there.
I'll carry you.
Okay.
So, you know, it's 4 ounces
You're like another day
of
of
vodka, and granted, we did a 30 ABV instead of a 40, which typically wouldn't be what you would get from the Alchemy Bar when you ordered a cucumber sunrise. So, but yeah, I think it's a great drink. We love it, and the home version,
Fair.
delicious.
Yep.
I'm digging on the home version because obviously you don't have to drive when you're on a cruise ship. You ain't got to drive either. So
I should make me a cucumber sunrise shirt.
Who wants another cucumber sunrise?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. See, it's that good. Let's wrap it up at Casa de Degenerate.
Casa de... What? Oh, okay.
I know,
Let's
I'm on friggin' on a roll.
You're on a roll.
2 cucumber
Degenerate
sunrises,
Nation.
I'm gonna be on Fiverr like, you need a
Degenerate-
slogan? I got you covered.
Degenerate Nation and Casa de Degenerate
Yes.
all in the
You
same
know what I've
video.
noticed? One thing about the degenerate thing is I can't say it once I'm buzzing hard.
Oh yeah.
It turns into degenerate. So if you want a key indicator of whether I'm all dicked up or not, it's definitely when I try and say degenerate.
There you go.
It,
See,
turn-
you
it
did
turns
it.
into degenerate.
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 Yeah, lazy tongue. So that's my degenerate story.
Honey, I gave you a cucumber for your drink because I ate it.
You can have my cucumber
I-
all night long. It's good to have your kid close, right?
Fuckers.
Cucumber sunrises are good. I need to make it by like a big container throughout the summer. Every day I'm muddling.
There you go. Muddling.
Okay,
So,
so thank you for watching. I'll be eating my cucumber. And they'll be making sure I don't fall in the pool.
yep, much love to our buddy Ryan. Whatever you do,
Thank you.
Degenerate Nation, if you pray, if you throw out positive thoughts, if you're positive vibes, if you could just tip one back and good vibes to you, brother. We'll see you in Port Canaveral when you're all better, when your family's going out on the Liberty. So
Yeah.
good on you.
Cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you.
Celebrate the day.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Much love to our friends. Be the good in the world. Spread the love and go on an adventure. Please like, comment, and subscribe.